We have some quarterback controversy here in New York Giants football land. Dustin Gray, the rookie, is drafted 7. He's the obvious pick. There's Alex Bright. Played good as a backup last year, but we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what he's capable of. And we'll see it here to start off the preseason. If anyone missed that offseason, go check it out. If you want to see a quick recap, here it is. We got a lot of trades going. Kelly joined our team. Want to know how that happened? Then go to last episode. You can learn all about it. Then we have Nick Bosa and Chris Harris both joining the team. But we have games to play. We gotta go watch that week 1 versus Seattle. That should be a good one versus Russell Wilson. And our new center is already making a difference. Let's go ahead and check out what happened here versus the Dolphins, which we lost 33-14. Took us out. Gray did not miss a pass, but only had 3 passes. How did, oh my goodness, Abraham Aquavavi, 162, 4 touchdowns. Wright had an interception. Uh-oh. Running away with it. Not so soon, though. Stuart Callaway, 63 yards. And Bright ran a little bit. Saquon had a rushing touchdown. Nicholas Luis, 10 receptions, 84 yards. That's impressive. I'd like to see him step up on this team. Hasn't really stepped up yet, but we'll see if he can do anything. Bosa with 10 tackles. How about sacks? Nothing much. Interceptions, nothing much as well. Let's see who he wants to mentor. Ryan Kelly wants to mentor Anthony Kirkpatrick. He's a left tackle, so let's go ahead and hit him with that. Power pass blocking. What is that going to give you? Teach him everything I can. +3 power blocking. He right now is second in line for right tackle, or second in line for left tackle. He gets an upgrade point as well. So power, going all the way to 75 overall. Jeez, he just got a boost for sure. And we lose again in week 2 of the preseason. Not like it matters very much, but Gray, another good QB rating. 8 of 9 today, and 83 yards and a touchdown. Same thing with Alex Bright, though. He played pretty good. 13 of 15, 2 of 6, and a touchdown for him. Saquon, 79 yards. Todd Gurley, a touchdown. Callaway, 3.6 yard average, not so good. Calvin Ridley, 84 yards. He's playing slot now, so he should probably do better this year than last year. We were trying stuff out with Scott Miller, but didn't work out. And now we have a different quarterback, so it should all be different now. Since Daniel Jones is a part of the Lions, hopefully we get a revenge game against him. Check up on the OL mentorship here. Ryan Kelly, let's see. So he gets more. +3 awareness for Kirkpatrick. Does that move overall up again? Because that would be impressive for sure. Yep, he's 76 now. It's hard to have him under this guy, but it's hard to also bench him since Hightower's good. Hightower has good strength, good run block, good pass block. Everything's A, but I mean, it's all green. So I just don't know. I'm thinking Kirkpatrick's the move, though. We'll see if he struggles. If he does, then we move him down. Simple as that. Let's go again. Get to the next preseason game. We won that one, 41-3. Don't know what happened there. I guess Gray was playing more. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick out of 26 passes. That's pretty good. Besides the pick, everything else looks solid. And Bright only played a few snaps. What about rushing? 97 yards for Saquon, getting warmed up for the season. And Gray had a rush for 4 yards. Floyd Carthers, 776. Really had a touchdown. Vernon Hutton had a touchdown. Saquon had a touchdown. No, he did not. Did he? No, he did not. He just had 45 yards. What about blocking? I want to see who allows sacks. Knighton. I just don't want to see Kirkpatrick having sacks this year. That's the main key there. As long as he doesn't number 1. And Nick Bosa has 2 sacks on this game. Hood had an interception as well. Good game. Good game for Jermichael Hood. Gives him an upgrade in the preseason even. 84 overall. I want to see his development go to superstar. Get him up to an X Factor. Then we can have 2. Well, I guess we would have 3, but Chris Harris won't be there by the time that happens. So made our cuts. They're really all no-brainers. Low 60 overall, so not really anything worth noting. Most of the people you know there aren't even being cut. None of them, actually. So one more week versus the Raiders. Simulate that so we can go watch the Seattle game where our season is beginning. And once again, we failed our goal twice. This time, we will not. Making the playoffs very possible. Let's go. We have a touch matchup against Russell Wilson. We're just going to disregard him. Hopefully our defense does good and just we get a win versus the Seahawks. They're really good skills positions, but everything else is pretty weak. Offensive line's pretty weak nowadays, and not really much to even note. But Wagner's there. Hopefully we can slow him down. Get no turnovers on the day. One or fewer turnovers. A new injury as well. Who is it? Nick Bosa. No. It's 6 weeks. Oh no. We'll be without Nick Bosa for the first 6. Who's going to go in his place? I vote Quan Short. He'll be in his place. That should be okay, but still, wish that did not happen. And Dukes has an upgrade, so an 84 overall. Wow, that's crazy. He's up to 84. 4th season. Week 1, it's going to be Gray as the starter. Speaking of Gray, Dustin Gray upgrade as a scrambler quarterback. 107 of 500 snaps played so far. So we'll figure out what his development is in a few weeks, but run, throw accuracy, short and medium all go up. Throw accuracy, medium's at 82, that's good. We just need that deep accuracy to go up now. He's a pretty solid player here. There's a very good young wide receiver here. 73 overall, 95 speed, 91 acceleration, and a whole lot of catching. We gotta go and sign him. Someone's gotta go too, and it's gonna be Copeland since he will be taking his exact spot. Crothers is still gonna be number 3 starting this season, but with that, we're gonna head into this one. Their top 3 players, Kendall Fuller, Russell Wilson, and Wagner. So pretty similar. They also still have Carson at running back. So Dustin Gray won't touch the field first. Hopefully not. This is a tough stadium to play in. Russell Wilson will start it off and gives it to Carson for a solid gain of 5 yards on this one. Bring up a 2nd and 5. Our defense is missing one key component here with Nick Bosa being out, unfortunately, but we should still be okay. That one was to DK Metcalf, who was actually on... Where's Chris Harris? Is he not on the field yet? He's not. Gotta get some pressure from the outside here. It looks like it's outside pass. Medlock takes him down. That is to the tight end, 47, for close to a first down. 2nd and 2 now. That was Abraham. So 2nd and 2. New York giving it to Carson. Play action, actually. You got me there, Abraham. Open again. Sidney Jones is hurt. Injury timeout for the Giants. Good thing we have depth there, but don't like to see that. Baker will step in his place. And Chris Harris is out there as well. And that one dumps off short, and that's Abraham again. So 4 of the catches are to Abraham. 3 of them, at least. The other one was to DK, and another one to Abraham. Who is this guy? We know him now. 4 catches in the first 5 plays. We already know his name for sure. There he is. 4 receptions, 35 yards. Now finally a run. Doesn't go far though. Middle linebacker takes him down. There he goes. Zach Cunningham gets a good sack, or a good tackle. Only 2-yard gain. And Carson again. That one's going to lose some yards. That was Medlock and Tomlinson there, busting that one open. And now Chris Harris is in the slot, as you can see to the top of the screen. We're still without Sidney Jones, unfortunately. And that's an open receiver. That's a first down. Couldn't quite get there. 6 of 6, 61 yards. Seattle is striking early. And a 1st and goal. They actually have Josh Gordon in this one as well. Kind of funny, since this series started after that whole waiver wire happened. So they ended up with him anyways, and they score a touchdown. Chris Carson. Good play there by Chris Carson. Number 32. Getting them the 7-0 lead. That is where we'll see Gray for the first time ever. Number 7. Gray. Out of the shotgun. He's going to pass it on his first play, and it's a quick strike. That one goes to Ridley. So nice 7-yard gain on the first throw there. Glad to see they are confident enough to keep it in the air, and it's another first down. Ingram. What a throw down the seam. We love to see that. First 2 plays are 2 passes, and they both go for decent gains. We're up to the midfield already. We got to see what Gray can do. Ridley is at the 50, and it's another play action. He gets the ball away. Wow, that's something Daniel Jones doesn't do. Glad he got the ball away. Just falls to the ground, but still, love to see it. His throw under pressure is probably not the best. Saquon on second, juking, getting 4 yards. Probably could have gotten more if he didn't do that little juke move, but such is life. And Gray back at it. 3rd and 6. He's taken off. Oh my goodness, look at this speed. Oh no, he fumbled. You got to slide there. You really got to slide there. But we don't give up too much of the field. I like to see that explosiveness, though. He has good speed. 87. If he just keeps doing that, but tucks that ball better, or, you know, just slides right there instead of taking the hit, we'll work on that, though. It's just part of his traits that he needs to develop. Sliding. Right there is where he should have slid. But instead, he fumbled. We'll see if Russell Wilson makes us pay for it. It's 3rd and 2. They get a first down. Chris Carson all the way here. 6 all the way to 50. Only Chris Carson so far. -3 yards on that one. -3 more. 3rd and 16. It's going to be long. DJ Abraham doesn't get it. They punt. It's to the 1. Oh, joy. Let's go ahead and watch this. Want to see what Gray can do. We're at the 1. 1st and 10. That turnover was not cool, but, you know, Gray's got to learn. Still a rookie. It's going to be a run to Saquon. I hate that play there. And that's a safety. That is such a terrible play in the goal line. You don't want to fake jet sweep. It delays it too much. Wow, that's a safety. And they get the ball back. So, here we go. DK Metcalf for 4. 8-yard Chris Carson. 5 more for Chris Carson. 3rd and 1. Thrown away. They're going to punt it again. Thank you. Touchback. Darius Gray can't do it this time. They can't do that crappy play. Saquon now rushing. Dustin Gray for 9. Dustin Gray for 10 more. Evan Ingram having early contributions. Saquon for 22 and a 27-yard touchdown pass for John Ross. There you go. Fire right back at him. Dustin Gray. Good drive there. Now Seattle. I like what Dustin Gray has shown so far. DK for 24. Past midfield. I just don't like that fumble early on, but other than that, it's good. 3rd and 6. DJ Abraham has taken over this game. I don't understand. He has like 6 catches already. 3rd and 1. 4 yards. They get it to the 17. Seahawks. And 3rd and 4. They get a touchdown. Tyler Lockett for the touchdown. 11 yards. 4 minutes to go in this half. Extra point is up and good. Let's watch this Dustin Gray drive. Hopefully we can drive back down and score a little bit. It's going to be a play action. It's going to be a bomb. Downfield. Thrown up and incomplete. He gave him a chance. Lucky it wasn't intercepted there, but John Ross had to play a little bit of defense there, but they have the speed. Might as well throw it up. Looked like a good throw. For sure. Saquon now breaking tackle, losing a yard still. 5 rushes, 15 yards. This is a good front by Seattle. And they, of course, have Bobby Wagner. So it's dangerous. Still dangerous for sure. 3rd and 11. Long 3rd down. Let's see. Going to be a pass of some sort. Looks like 4 verts. He's running it. He breaks a tackle. He jukes one. Oh my goodness. We've never seen this. Oh, we've seen that fumble though. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Madden. Why you do that? Why you gotta do that? Make him fumble and get hurt in one play because he just won't slide. Why won't he slide? He has such running potential. Who's gonna be the quarterback now? Dustin Gray's back in. Alright. Let's watch. 2-minute drive. You gotta watch it. Dustin Gray got hurt. And he fumbled. He fumbled twice. This is looking tough. I don't like the turnovers, but he can run the ball. And he can throw good. I just need him to be able to slide. That's all it is. The only difference here. You see how he put Bobby Wagner on the floor with that juke. Saquon pass now, a few yards. Griffin stops him. They're now at 3rd and 8, 48-yard line. New York's calling timeouts now. But a 3rd and 8, it's going to be a draw. And they get the first down. Bobby Wagner, that's our 3rd fumble. Oh my goodness. Wow. These turnovers are crazy. They do anything with it though? Oh my goodness. We need to stop turning this ball over. That's our 3rd fumble. None of the turnovers have been interceptions, luckily, but still. And there's a first down catch. Tyler Lockett was there. And a timeout by Seattle. They have just about a minute to go in this first half. Don't love to see this one. Russell Wilson dropping back. And it's an outside play. It only gets a yard, though. There's Abraham. Good hands by Abraham. He's at 9 receptions for 69 yards. It's all short, but he's able to catch. Pretty impressed with that guy. We'll be seeing him in the future, too. 2nd and 9. It is complete. Chris Harris takes him down after he breaks 1 tackle. But they call another timeout. They're in field goal range, just about. Close. Maybe 5 more yards until they are. Only have 1 more timeout, though, so maybe we can stop them here. Get some pressure. Not quite. Chris Carson instead gets about 10 to bring him to the 30-yard line. Closer to field goal range now. We're already down 2 scores, so this isn't good. 20 seconds to go. Draw Dukes. And Medlock. Pressure down the seam. They get it. They're going to have to call timeout. They're going to have to kick a field goal or risk it. We'll see what they do here. Guessing it's going to be a field goal. No, it's an empty set. If we get a sack, it's the end of the quarter. If they get a touchdown, we're in trouble. For sure in trouble if they get one of those. And it's thrown out of the back of the end zone. 7 seconds to go. Are they going to go for another play? They are. We have another chance at stopping them. And they have another chance at scoring a touchdown. So it's all just a toss-up at this point. But hopefully we can get it done. He's scrambling, and he's sacked. That's going to end the half. Medlock. There you go. So, Gray, you'll get it back now. 1st and 10 to start this half. Crothers return it to the 28, by the way. That's why we are here. And that's first down is going to Crothers. And it gets about 7. Or 8. 2nd and 2 now. We just need to stop fumbling. I know Bobby Wagner's on the field, but just because he's on the field doesn't mean we got to fumble every single play. That one's deep. Doesn't get complete. Doing a lot of play actions today with Dustin Gray under center. And Bobby Wagner's on his X Factor. This is dangerous, but we got to run it. And it doesn't work. Their run defense is good. We know that much. A short punt. They have a short field. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 6. Come on, stop them. 15-yard penalty. That doesn't help, Baker. Come on, Baker. Can't be doing that. 5-yard penalty, first down, automatic. 2nd and 10. 18 yards. They're to the 5. They get a touchdown. We're down a lot. We are down a big chunk. We got to come back. We want a chance. But this team that we're playing is no joke. Gray, you didn't fumble it when you threw it. Good job. Or ran. Good job. He has some good runs, but he needs to stop that fumbling. That's what we know. 1st and 10. Saquon 10. 1st and 10. Another 21. Evan Ingram to the 5 now. And a touchdown. Saquon Barkley. It's 14-26 now. Try and stop him. Get the ball back. And score. And then we'll be set. 3rd and 2. They get it. Chris Carson. They keep driving. 2nd and 9. 3rd and 1. They lose it. They might have to punt. No, they get the field goal. That's a long one. 54 yards. Wow. Anyways, Dustin Gray. See what you can do now. Start of the 4th quarter. We're down 2 scores again. 3rd and 2. You got to get it. Nope, it's a sack. Guess you got to punt it. These punts are so short. What is he doing? Wow. 3rd and 11. They don't get it. And it's a punt to a touchback. Dustin Gray. Interception. Shaquille Griffin. That is unfortunate. They have a short field. And that could possibly screw us up there. 3rd and 14. They don't get it. But another field goal. Started off 25 yards. These turnovers are killing us today. It's really the difference here. Another interception. There it is. Showing us all of our rookie marbles here. 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions. Not a great day. Seen some flashes of greatness from him, but overall, Seattle's just outpowered us today. Gotta turn up a little bit if we want a chance, because if this is how the season's gonna go, I'm not interested to see the rest of it, because that's dangerous. Let's do one more. Change of possession. Bobby Wagner's still on his X Factor. That is insane. 1st and 10. No more interceptions, please. You're scrambling to the outside. And you slid. Wow. Here you go, Gray. 8-yard run and a slide. Nice and safe. Good job. Got to teach him how to tuck. He'll be great. We know he'll be great. We've seen flashes of greatness. And just need a little bit more from him. 2nd and 2. 1st down. That one's to Ridley. 218 yards. Touchdown. 2 interceptions. So an okay game. It's his first game ever. Got to give him some props for going against the Seattle defense. A hard place to play with. Especially a hard defense to play against. Till Bobby Wagner's gone, this defense will always be scary to play against. His ability to hit and force fumbles is insane. That was complete to John Ross. We're going no huddle now. Just trying to score one more time, just for the heck of it. That one's going to Saquon. He jukes, gets a few. He struggled too. If he plays good, I'm sure Gray can do good, but he just had too much pressure today. Saquon just hasn't ran hard enough, and this defense has just owned him really. And that one's intercepted again. That one's to Bobby Wagner. So that'll end this game. He's got to knee the ball down, and there they go. Jay Gruden, the coach of Seattle Seahawks, by the way. Pete Carroll did retire. Takes down Jim Harbaugh and the New York Giants. We got some work to do, but I saw some flashes there, especially in the first half, until those turnovers happened. So we went down. Now we're playing the Patriots. That's going to be tough. And Stephon Gilmore. So let's just try to shut him down. See what that's happening. Throw the ball to the opposite direction. Let's see. So what do we have to do? Pass for 400 plus yards with 0 interceptions. Oh. So I'm not hit the shutdown one anymore. That sounds like a good idea. So we'll go through one more week before we end this one versus the Patriots. That is how you bounce back. 49-10. You get dominated one game, you dominate the next. They scored 21 in the second quarter. What happened here? Looks like a whole lot of not really Dustin Gray action. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, which is okay, but wow. Trubisky, 5 interceptions. Saquon, 157 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a fumble. Back-to-back fumble games. Stuart Callaway, 50 yards as well. He's on the trade block, by the way. And Dustin Gray had a rushing touchdown. And no fumbles. Nice. And how about receiving? Harry had a good game, 114 yards. We didn't really have any good games. Stuart Callaway had 32 more receiving with a touchdown. And that was the Vernon Hutton also had a touchdown. No one else really got involved. But that's what you get for only having 147 yards on the day. And sacks, no sacks. But where'd these interceptions come from? Sidney Jones, Jermichael Hood, Jabril Peppers, Dukes, and then Gilmore had one for their team. But there's the 5. That's a good game. There's a really good game for our defense. Completely defense obliteration, which led them to get absolutely stomped on. 49-10. Probably got some of those too. Sidney Jones, yep, 3 interceptions, and then he got a pick 6. Looks like 2 because he got a touchdown. So that's impressive. We go to 1-1 on the season, now facing Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Should be a big game there. So surprisingly, Cowboys, Eagles are both 0-2. Redskins are 2-0. So here we are facing the Redskins, I guess. Before we end this one, Marsh is going to get upgraded to 82 overall. The left tackle's developing quite well. Awareness, impact block all going up. He's only 23, so it's good to see. Callaway, 23 as well. He's on the trade block, so we're just trying to see what we want to do with him. We might want to keep him, actually, but still, it's smart to weigh in your options. And Rashad Weathers going to a 68, the free safety. I think he's the 3rd free safety on the depth chart. Before we end this one, would also like to note, in the next one we'll be playing Arizona. we have their first round pick this year after those trades. So that we hope the worst for them, I guess. Hope they go 1-16 and we get first overall pick. That would be amazing if we could do that. Hopefully we can help it out a little bit by making them lose. But with that, we'll see you in the next one.